Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 21st to the 31st, 2018 reading for you. Now, I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and we're going to see what these 11 days have in store for you guys. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh, how beautiful. Oh wow, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is a time of self-discovery and love. That's gorgeous. Okay. And I know you're sitting there saying, Dane, you know, these two cards right here, you don't like them, and they're not my favorite cards at all. No, the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords do depict struggle, but eternal struggle. Internal struggle, that is. So know that you're okay, because you have this prosperity, this greatness here. All right. We're starting off with the Six of Swords. This means you're taking your knowledge, you're taking your understanding, and you're moving forward. You're moving forward into the unknown, because the future is unknown. No matter how much guidance, no matter how much wisdom we have, the steps that we take are judged by free will, and also the free will of other people. So that means that everything is constantly in flow. So you're taking all your knowledge, all your understanding, all the wisdom that you have gathered throughout the years, throughout comprehension, and you're moving forward. The angels are guiding you as you move forward. Don't be afraid of the next step of your journey, because you're taking a next step. You're moving forward in a way that suits your soul better than the situation that you are now in, or more fully, I should say, than the situation you are now in. We have the Three of Swords, which, as I said, you know, isn't my favorite card, but it is a card of pain, and we need pain in order to grow as human beings. It would be lovely if we didn't, but it helps know not only what you don't want, but it makes you stronger. So this Three of Swords is saying that you just kind of want to hide away. Things have happened, disappointments have happened, and it's kind of enough is enough. Thank you very much, but I'm going to go and sit down and be quiet by myself. Or just, even if you're going forward, there's a part of you that really wants to just be huddled away. There's been pain, there has been betrayal, there's been sorrow. And you live this in your mind. Because even though it has happened outward, those are only moments. But the thing about our memories and ourselves is that we relive, especially the negative moments, so much more than the positive ones. The Three of Swords is telling you not to be stuck in that cycle, like a hamster wheel, replaying it over and over and over again in your mind. Feel it, understand it, let it be a defining moment, the sorrow and the pain, but don't let it define you completely. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it is a heart. The Three of Swords is a heart with an eye in the middle with three swords stabbing it. It is hardship, it is pain, it is mental pain because the eye represents the third eye. The heart, of course, represents your heart, and the swords represent the mind. So it is a pain that you keep living over and feel so real. Don't let that be the reality of your existence, and especially of these 11 days, because that pain can take away your 11 days and take away all this glory and all this goodness. But you are moving forward from this pain. And at times, the Eight of Swords is saying that you might not know which way to turn, which way to go. You might sit there and think, you know what, I'm going to make a mistake no matter what I do, and you might not even want to choose to move forward. It might be a time where you kind of just want to stay in your room, pull up the covers over your head, and say, you know what, I'm done. I'm just going to stay here, lay here, and let the world go on. Don't do that to yourself. It's worse in your head than it is in reality. It's kind of like seeing shadows and making them into monsters when you were little. But they're not monsters, they're just shadows. Don't let your mind control your happiness. Because your mind does control your happiness, and if you sit there and think, and you know what, I'm going to make a wrong decision, no matter where I move, no matter what I do, it's not going to be right, I can't move forward because I don't trust myself. Trust yourself. Trust your wisdom. Trust your understanding. Because you have three cards signifying the mind here, and you have three divination cards, divine cards, major arcana cards here, telling you that you are moving forward with wisdom, with understanding, with bounty, with beauty, with love. Don't let your thoughts stop that. You can easily break the chains, the seaweed that is binding you, tear off the blindfold, see that the swords aren't anywhere close to cutting you, and walk where your emotions are raging, the water, but walk to dry, safe land. You're moving forward. Don't let the past rule your present, because you're turning inward and you're finding your truth. You're finding out where you belong, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Within yourself, within the world at large, you're turning inward. Your passions are lighting your eyes with the torch right here and guiding your feet. This is a time to say, okay, what is it that I want? How is it that I want to move forward? Resonating with your truth, resonating with your understanding. Even if others might sit there and think it's absolutely crazy. People do crazy things all the time and succeed and wind up being more themselves. And you know what? Those people wind up standing out because they're not like everybody else, not going along with what everybody says that you're supposed to do. And that could be one of the things that's holding you back, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. It's finding your truth and your understanding. Whether this be in love, you know, always thinking that you're supposed to get the approval of everybody else, and so you're dating the same person over and over again, and it's not making you happy. In work, feeling as if you have to go in one direction when really your soul is telling you to go in another, so you're feeling torn. In life in general, wanting to be happy, wanting to be free, wanting to be joyous, but being held back. Now you're turning inward. You're discovering what it is that you love, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You're having a flexibility of mind and spirit with that serpent right down here. Because in olden times, serpents weren't a bad sign. They were incorporated and made to be bad signs as Christianity took over. But they are actually, or Judeo-Christian religions took over. They are signs of transformation, of flexibility. I guess we should say Abrahamic traditions. Yeah, that's what we should go with. That covers almost everybody. So you are moving forward in your understanding, in your bounty, in your beauty, in your truth, in your flexibility of mind and spirit, kind of shedding away your old skin and being reborn with your knowledge and your understanding. You're walking towards the left, towards your personal wisdom, towards your truth, towards your bounty, towards the divine feminine, which even if you don't believe in that, it's saying that you're being kinder and more true to yourself than before. Oh, and the purple robes indicate majesty, the feathers, freedom. The brown being grounded. So you're moving forward in majesty, freedom, with your feet firmly planted on the ground, but with your passions and your creativity guiding your way. Your next card is the Lover's card. I love it. It is being in love with life. It is finding a partner. It's so many things that just bring joy and happiness. It's finding that career that really resonates with your soul. Even if you're not able to do it right away as a career, you're able to do it as something that brings you happiness, as a hobby that may transform into a career. All right, by moving forward, by following your truth, you may find a partner that you never would have met if you didn't start doing what was right for you and not letting your doubts and fears take over. In life, it's saying, this is what I love, this is what I want, and this is how I'm moving forward. Be it in just every day-to-day. Even if it's dressing a certain way that makes you feel wonderful and other people just don't get. Well, if it makes you feel good and it brings joy and happiness to your life and it enhances your days, then that's what you do. The Lover's card isn't just about passionate sexual love. It's about falling in love with your life, falling in love with your work, falling in love with yourself, and moving forward with the angels blessing you. Being absolutely besotted with your existence and thinking, you know what, I don't want to be anybody else because I'm having so much fun and I'm so happy being me. And isn't that just beautiful? And then the High Priestess. I love the High Priestess. She sees the truth in things. She sees behind the veil to who people really are and what they really want from life, not just the mask that they put on. So know that in these 11 days, trust your insight, trust your intuition. That might also be why you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because you can see the truth of the matter. And it might be overwhelming to you, but it is necessary because it's also letting you see the truth of your soul. This is wisdom. This is power. Half of her is a young lady, half of her is an old lady. So she is wisdom and vitality. Carowin's cauldron right here is filled with all the blessings. And that's what this card is being represented as. The High Priestess in the Llewellyn Tarot deck is being represented by the Welsh myth of Carowin, who was a wise sorceress who saw the truth of matters. Her wisdom, she was creating it for her son, because she sat there and she thought her son didn't have any talents, so she made this potion for him, which seems harsh, but mythologies are usually harsh. And she wanted him to have everything. Be it a servant licked his finger who was stirring the pot and wound up getting all the potion, all the magic. So it's seeing the truth, but also maybe not seeing how everything will play out. So moving forward in justice and in truth for you. So just because you can see the heart of the matter doesn't mean that every way you see it might be the exact right way. That's where the flexibility of mind and spirit comes in, moving forward in love, not being so fixated on one thing, but seeing the broader scope of everything, which is also what the High Priestess is saying. Seeing the broader scope, seeing the greater understanding, moving forward in bounty and truth that way. Connecting with nature is absolutely beautiful. It will help you, it will help ground you, it will help center you, and it'll help cleanse any negative energy that is in you. Moving forward in wisdom with the spider's web right above. And with this card, I always love to say, silent waters run deep. So as you're taking everything in, as you're seeing the truth of the matter and things, don't try to share this knowledge with everybody else, because people won't be ready for it. You're taking in this knowledge, you're taking in this understanding, and digest it and move forward in your own personal prosperity, your own personal joy and happiness. Knowing that you're not being fooled anymore by the masks that people wear. That you're seeing to the heart of the issue, you're seeing to the heart of the matter. So really trust your intuition in these 11 days, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Your clarifying cards are the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So wealth and prosperity coming into your life. This is financial wealth or something you value as much as money, sharing it with the community, sharing it with your family, but making sure that you give to yourself first. Don't give it all away. Taking care of people with the prosperity that is coming into your life and your understanding. And this could just be prosperity of self. Moving forward with love at your center. So for some of you, you're falling in love and that's adding prosperity to your home. For others, you're finding a new job opportunity and that's adding prosperity to your home. And you're moving forward with love and understanding at your center. Armor on, because you know the darker side of human nature. That's abundantly clear with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. But you're moving forward in your personal bounty, in your personal truth. The Knight of Cups also represents a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces coming into your life. But it's also saying that you are embodying that element, the water element, of being loving, caring, kind of going with the flow, but going with your own personal flow, not being pulled under by the undertow. Knowing your truth, knowing your understanding. Love and prosperity are your clarifying cards. And being true to yourself. All right, give me a minute. I think that's all that needs to be changed. No, there we go. You might feel like in these 11 days, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, that you want to pull back, that you've been hurt, and you don't want to move forward. But something is compelling you to move forward, to embrace the life that you were born to live, gathering up your knowledge, your understanding, the angels guiding you. It's going to take courage, because again, you're going to have this anchor kind of wanting to pull you back and saying, don't take the risk, don't take the chance. Even if you fail, at least you tried, right? But the doubts and the fears of never going out, never trying, are weighing very heavily on the mind. But you're turning inward. You're seeing what you want from your life. You're seeing how you want to progress forward. You're following your truth. You're seeing the heart of the matter. You're seeing the truth behind maybe even what you were told when you were younger, or somebody's opinion that you took as truth to define you that no longer rings true but is holding you back in some way. And now you're moving forward in love. If you let the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords have their way, you can stay paralyzed, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, for the whole 11 days. But you're moving forward, Take this chance. Move forward in your intellect, in your mind, knowing that you are blessed by the angels, that you are following your path towards what is right for you, embracing your own personal wisdom, your bounty, your truth, your understanding. Knowing that you can't see all the ways that things will work out, but if you never try, you'll never obtain the beautiful love that's here, the prosperity, and the moving forward with love and bounty at your center. Keep prosperity for yourself, some of it. Be a beacon of love and joy, but keep the prosperity also for yourself. Remember to be kind to you. Don't sit there and undermine yourself or talk to yourself in a way that you would never talk to anybody else. You're moving forward towards your understanding, towards your bounty, and you're embracing who you are, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.